Hey everybody, welcome to Tea Time, our Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda edition of Tea Time. We're going to talk about this amazing book and just sort of catch up on what's been happening over on Epic Reads. This was supposed to be a live Tea Time, and the internet gods decided to, throw their lightning bolts of hate down on us today, and so YouTube was like pooping out on us. So yeah, it's not live, it is recorded. I am in my book nerd security blanket because this is the first tea time that Aubrey isn't here, and this makes me really sad. If you guys missed the last tea time, she moved to Chicago. She left me. She left me to be my own book BFF. Like, that sucks. I mean, I have all of you guys, and you guys are amazing. But it's so much better when you have a book BFF who's, like, right there and can, like, do book shimmies and dirt faces with you so you don't look like a total doofus yourself. But, whatever. It's cool. I'm fine with it. Not really. I miss her. Come back to me, Aubrey. Anyway. There we go. All right, so let's talk about Simon. Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli is literally one of the greatest YA books that I've ever read because it's so sweet, it's so romantic, it's one of those like utterly perfect feel-good books that you just like, oh, it makes you so happy when you read it. You just get that like, the feeling, like those types of feels, those like really happy, excited feels. But this book does tackle a lot of really serious issues, and so we have a couple of questions that I was going to bring up in the live tea time, but because it's not live, I'm just gonna like tell you what the talking points are for our book club, and then I really would love to hear what you guys have to say, so please comment or post a reaction video or anything, and I'll be on YouTube responding to your comments, and I'll be on Twitter, and we'll all just talk about Simon. But first I need to have some milk. Oh my god, why do I keep trying to drink soy milk? It's so disgusting. Like, seriously, it's disgusting. Lactose intolerance is the worst thing ever. I mean, there's probably a lot more worse things, but like in this moment, not having Aubrey and having soy milk instead of real milk is the worst thing ever. But it's cool because I have my Oreos. If you guys haven't read Simon, you have to read it. But you have to read it with Oreos, and you'll find out why Oreos are kind of like a big deal in the book. In fact, they're so big that they're actually on the back of the cover. It's really cool. Hold on, let's undress this for a second. Oh, I love it when books have like little printed thingies. I still haven't learned the name for that. I should probably know it. Okay, so the first question that I was going to ask you all is, in the very beginning, look, I have like questions and everything. In the very beginning, Martin blackmails Simon. If Simon won't help Martin talk to Abby, Martin will tell people that Simon is gay and potentially out Blue. Blue is this boy that Simon has been emailing, but he doesn't know who Blue is because they use anonymous emails and names and la 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 la. Anyway, Blue's amazing, Simon's amazing, and I ship them. They're my OTP. If you were in Simon's place, what would you have done if somebody took your darkest secrets and used them against you and basically blackmailed you? Simon obviously doesn't, do anything rash, but if it was me, I would probably just punch Martin, like, right in his manhood. I mean, like, right in there. And be like, yo, go ahead and try to tell somebody that I'm gay. I will punch you in your nuts. I probably shouldn't say that on Tea Time. No violence. Go the Simon route. Actually, don't go the Simon route, because he kind of gives in to Martin and, like, I don't know. You guys have to read this whole book. It's so weird having a one-sided conversation. Not gonna lie. I really wish Aubrey was here right now. Alright, so I'm just gonna move on to the second question while I eat my Oreo. Why do you think Blue wants to keep things anonymous, refusing to meet in real life? What do you think he's afraid of? So basically, Simon keeps like wanting to be like, yo, Blue, I really like you. You're kind of like my dream boy. Can we meet in real life? I want to know who you are. You're somebody that goes to my school. And Blue's like, nah, dude. Let's just keep it on the emails. I totally get where Blue's coming from because, like, he wants to come out on his terms, and the more that people know, I feel like this, once it's out, There was a line in the book where Blue actually says, like, once you're out, there's no going back in, and I think that's sort of why Blue wants to keep his identity a little secret, plus it's kind of fun. I mean, think about it. When I was reading that part, again, this morning on the subway, and I was reading, and I was thinking, like, isn't it really kind of like sexy and exciting when like you have a crush but you don't know who they are, and like you want to know but you don't want to know? You know what I mean? Like, have you guys ever had that? Like, so I get where Blues wants to be like, let's not shatter the illusion, you know, like let's keep it fun. So, but Simon's like, nah, dude, let's meet. Let's be boyfriends. Oh my god, I forgot how to eat Oreos. I have Oreos all over me. Okay. Question number 3. Simon finds it easier to come out with Abby, who's a newer friend, rather than to Nick and Leah, who are his older friends. Why do you think it's easier to come out to somebody you don't know as well? It's actually, I mean, I've never had to come out before. That's one of those things that they actually talk about in this book where Simon's like, why is it only the gay people have to come out? Why can't everybody come out? You know, so if I was thinking, if I was going to like come out as straight, who would I tell? I don't know. I get where Simon's coming from, because maybe because he knows Nick and Leah for so long that he feels like he's going to be judged more by them, and Abby's sort of newer and a little bit more like chiller and just doesn't know him as well. Maybe she won't judge him as much for it. So yeah, what do you guys think about that one? Tell me in the comments. Oh, right. They're disgusting. Oh, put this away. Oh, God, that's so gross. Tea. Okay. Oh. All right, what are your thoughts on Simon's family? Okay, I love this topic because Simon's family is literally one of the greatest YA families ever. What other family is like so supportive, and the parents are there, they're involved, they know their son, they know their daughters, they know what's going on. They're just like involved parents. They're not overprotective, and they aren't just sort of like, you know, in the shadows or don't exist at all, like in so many YA books. They're involved and they're funny. And Simon's dad like cracks all these jokes. Unfortunately, a lot of the jokes that Simon's dad cracks are like homophobic jokes, but then like once he finds out that his son is gay, he totally apologizes to Simon, and it's like really amazing. And his parents are just like really, really supportive, and I love that is in this book, that it's not one of those like stereotypical YA books where it's like, oh, the parents are like, parents, you know, they're like, okay, like, yeah, parents are annoying and whatever, but at least they're cool. So that's what I like about that. Okay, final question. If Creek Secrets, which is the fake Tumblr in Simon, if Creek Secrets was something your school had and you saw a post about Simon being gay, how would you react? How would the rest of your school react? Would it be similar or different from the way Simon's peers reacted in the book? And if this were to happen years in the future, do you think things would be better, worse, or the same? I would have to say, if this happened in the future, things would be better. Things are moving towards a better place. They definitely are. Because when I was in high school, back in the day, I think, well, first of all, Tumblr didn't even exist, so, you know, that wouldn't have happened. But I think my school, I don't honestly know how my school reacted, because I went to one of those, like, weird, small high schools. There was only, like, 60 kids in my class, and we all kind of were like, oh, yay, group hug, we love each other. So I think my school would have been, like, super, super positive. So what about you? What about your high school? How would your high school react if somebody would have come out, or if somebody's secret would have revealed on Tumblr? I think my school would have probably banded together and done the right thing and, like, really supported the person, and I don't know. We would have supported Simon. Anybody would support Simon, because Simon's so adorable and we love him, and he's the greatest character in the world. So yeah, so that's this book. It's pretty much amazing. It's pretty much adorable. The email exchanges between Simon and Blue are hilarious and heartwarming, and it's just one of those books that's like, I don't know, if you watch our videos on YouTube, like, you know that we love this book and we talk about it all the time, and so sorry about that, but also it really is just that good, so you definitely should, you know, pick it up or try it. There's a chapter sampler over on the Epic Reads blog. Just give it a shot, you know, see what you guys think. See what you like about it, and then tell us in the comments below. But before I go, there have been a lot of new releases this week. I'm gonna grab them. Ew, go away, milk. What are you reading, Aubrey? Oh, I don't know. Because I'm not here. I miss Aubrey. Okay. So, things have been going on sale, you guys. We've got City Love, which I just have to show you this. How awesome is that? It's actually printed. That never happens. Oh my god, it's so cool. I love it when books have like the printed cases like that. It's so cool. Oh, I wish they would do that more often because I am one of those people that I take this off, the jacket off when I'm on like the subway or something. And then like sometimes I've lost them. Book nerd problem. So, you know, it's fun when there's something printed on there. Magonia is on sale this week. Awesome book that's like John Green book baby with Neil Gaiman. Isn't this book beautiful? It's so gorgeous. And it's so like it's like not even a fantasy that I could even begin to describe to tell you what it's about because it's like crazy pants in the best possible way. Other new books that have gone on sale, all of these, plus like a billion more. There's so many good new things out. Things We Know by Heart by Jessie Kirby. The Replaced, which is the sequel to The Taking by Kim Durting. Invisible. Just kidding. Invincible. Close Enough by Amy Reed. And Challenger Deep by Neil Shusterman. And then, drumroll, Oreo. I probably should have waited. You guys, The Air. Next week, on Tuesday. The Air. It's finally here. And I'm so, so excited. I'm actually going to be at the 92nd Street Y here in New York City with Garrett Cass. And I'm really, really pumped to ask her all of these questions about Evelyn and the selection and what's going to happen. And this book is so amazing. I haven't read it yet. And I'm really excited too. I've been waiting for it to come out on sale so I can read it with everybody else. But you guys, the hardcover is so pretty. Oh my god. I just have to do a little book shaming for it. Oh my god, it's so good. Okay, so that is coming out next week. And that's all we have happening over on, you know, on Epic Reads. I mean, there's like lots of stuff happening on Epic Reads. But, you know, those are like the things that are important that you should know about. Also, we're on Kick. Until then, we'll see you guys next time. Bye. Oh, Derp Face. Oh, by myself. Okay. All right. I feel like I just did like a whole string of them, but this will be my Aubrey, come back, Derp Face. Okay. And see. All right. I'll see you guys some other time. Bye.